Hey friends, for today's Paint With Me video, we're doing a fun little girls just want to have fun sleepover murder concept. I don't know if that makes sense when I say it all together, but you'll get it at the end. She's in like 80s lingerie, there's a disco ball, the background's gonna be all techno and stuff. It says girls just want to have fun. I just wanted to say that this is gonna be my only Paint With Me for a lot of my most recent commissions. I put them off for a really long time, and my photographer who photographs all my paintings so I can put them on Redbubble goes to my school and she gets her camera lens from school and she has to give it back next Tuesday. And I have 20 commissions to do by Tuesday now. So this is gonna be the only commission I do a Paint With Me for. So her skin's gonna be a light purple because I want the hot pink to stand out, as well as the classic 80s blue eyeshadow I'm gonna put on her and intense red blush. To get the purple tone of her skin, we're gonna go in with Blick Studio Acrylics White like always, and we're gonna use this Art District Acrylics Dioxazine Purple, and we're just gonna mix them, and I want it to be a light purple, so we're gonna put in more white than purple. This is the purple shade I ended up coming up with. I might make it lighter, but for the first coat, we're gonna go on dark so that we can cover up any Sharpie mistakes that I made. Today, I'm finally re-bleaching my hair. It's grown out quite a bit at the roots, and I'm going to re-dye the bleach hot pink, and I'm really excited because I wanted hot pink originally, but I ordered red on accident. So I'm very excited. On her little lingerie piece, up here on the sides, there's a little line. I don't know if you can see it, but there's gonna be lace like on her sides. And I want her garters to be the same. And since it's lace, I know that her purple needs to be showing under it, like the pink of the lingerie, but I don't really know how to make that happen. So we'll just try and see how it goes. I don't know where the footage of me applying the second coat went, but I just used more white than the first time. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to fill in her lingerie as well as garters and everything with white so that I can define where the lingerie is versus where her skin is, because I paint kind of messy on my first coat. I did really good on this painting, but there's still some overlap. I'm also gonna fill in her lips with white and her eyes and her eye makeup and her hair too, because her hair is gonna be blonde, so I just wanna make sure that you can't see any pencil marks through it. I'm also gonna go over where I want her blood splatters to be with white. Now that her lingerie is all filled in, I'm going to go in on the full bodice part where it's a solid color with my Posca marker. And I'm gonna go in on the sides of this where there's no purple, so I'll have to add that in because it's supposed to be like lacy and sheer. I'm just gonna go over the sheer parts with a light coat of this Blick Studio Acrylics Fluorescent Pink. I'm not sure how I feel about her garters yet. I think that's the best I can do, and once I add the lace, it will look better. It looks pretty on the side of the corset, but this is just so much of her thigh. We'll see. Where do my hips start and where does my vagina start? For her hair, we're gonna go with this Artist Loft's Deep Yellow, and we're gonna mix it with that same Blick's Acrylic White from earlier just to thicken it up and make it a little bit more platinum-y. Once her hair dries, I'm gonna go with a white Posca marker and add in some highlight. I'm probably gonna go ahead and start outlining things with black. I went ahead and I filled in her hair, and then instead of adding white to it, I outlined everything in black because I was really curious to see what her body shape actually was, because the hips were kind of uneven while I was making it, and it looks like her vagina's too high, but also 80s underwear just did a weird thing. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into her eyes and use some white Posca again. Some purple got smudged into the white of her eye. I'm also gonna go in with my blue Posca to give her her classic 80s blue eyeshadow, and I'll probably use the white to add on some nails for her, and I'll do those pink to match her cute little set. How did I do that? I'm really happy with how it's looking, but I'm really struggling with this hand because I love drawing hands like this. I love making my hands big and their fingers super long, but I don't know how to draw a hand like this. I love drawing individual fingers, but when they're all crammed together like this, I'm just a little confused. But my art's never completely accurate or symmetrical, so look at her, you know? what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go with my favorite Rose Art Glitter Magic red pen, and I'm just going to color in the little blood splatters and her lips. I think that, I don't know, it'll just be fun to have some glitter blood. I always get the comment on my TikToks that I remind people of Jess from New Girl, and that makes me so excited because, well, at first it just made me excited because she's really pretty. I don't look like her, but we just both have bangs. Well, like, people were saying the vibe, and I was like, okay, because I didn't watch the show. And then somebody in real life told me that I reminded them of Jess. So I watched it, and that's like such a big fat compliment, and also I see it, but I have a slight narcissism complex, like we all do in Gen Z, so you know. But that made me happy. I think that I'm like Jess in the way that she can't say penis. I'm not great at saying vagina. I like to call it a coot. A coot. I used to say cooter, but I think coot is way cuter. I think it's so cute. Now I'm gonna start going in on the letters in the background with my 4 Posca colors. I have light blue, pink, apple green, and violet. I made a lot of progress with the letters. I like how they turned out. I didn't do the disco ball yet because I figured I should just time-lapse me doing the whole background. Willow wants the background to have like a clubby, like techno, rainbow colored lights feel. So I'm just gonna do, like I do in all my paintings, what I do with Miss Cherry's background right here, and just dot, but do a bunch of different neon colors. I might go over the back with a light shade of blue, just to give an undertone. And I'm still debating on if I'm gonna do lace or not. We'll see what happens. If I do, I'm gonna have to do it with Sharpie because I don't have a skinny enough paintbrush and I don't have a skinny enough Posca. And the only thing with Sharpie is that it's reflective and the rest of all of this isn't, so it would just... To do this background, I just used my normal Blix Acrylics blue and mixed it with my normal Blix Acrylics white, and I just watered it down a lot because I didn't want it to overpower anything else. For the lights in the back, I heavily watered down acrylic paints the same shade as the letters and just wrote them in little circles. She's done and I'm obsessed with how she came out. I love the little blood puddle. Look at her blush. Eee! She's so cute. I love her. I was really scared of how the background was coming when I was making it. The disco ball is a little bit hard to see because of all the other blue, but blue's my thing and I like it. I decided to not draw lace onto these. I like how they look as is, and I think lace would just be way too much with everything else going on here. But I think it's a light 80s horror movie tease for you. I love her hair. I've never done a blonde that color on any of my girls. It always comes out super yellow, but she looks like Dolly Parton. Maybe her boobs are smaller than Dolly's, but they're still yummy and she looks chef's kiss. I forgot to sign it, so I'm gonna do that right now. But I have to end the video because I need to take pictures for Instagram while it's still light outside and it's almost not. Please go to my art Instagram for better up close pictures of her. I will link it down below as well as my main Instagram, and my Redbubble is linked in my bios in both of those, so you can buy prints of my art. You know, you guys know the drill. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I'm so happy to have you here and that you enjoyed yourself. Okay, bye!